Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have a Planything unboxing. These are the 2 new subscription kits from Planything. They are available now. So thank you to Planything for sending these to me. If anything catches your eye at Planything, you can use code Amy10, except on these 2 kits. The subscriptions, the code will not work for. I do have an affiliate link down below in case you're interested. And again, anything else you add on, individual items, you can use that code Amy10 for. All right, so we have 2 subscriptions. Today we have the washi tape subscription and the planner subscription. I believe the planner subscription is called Tropical Fun this month, and the washi tape is Summer Fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of these. All right, so the washi tape subscription always has 6 items. There are 2 larger tapes and 4 smaller tapes. All right, so we have some decorative things, some of the what I call base tapes, which are great with anything, but these ones are awesome because they color coordinate with the other decorative tapes here. By the way, Planything is based in the Netherlands, and so since many of my audience members here on YouTube are in the US, just so you know, in the price that you see and the shipping that you pay, tariffs are included, so there won't be any surprise fees when you do order from Planything. Anyone else from other countries, just take a look at the shop on Planything's site, because many of you will not have tariffs needed and stuff like that. So all the prices will be different. So all the prices I list down below are in US dollars with the tariffs included. Okay, we're getting these all. These are so cute. Okay, we have 6 tapes here. I love these stripes. This makes me think of like a creamsicle, this orange color. In fact, let's get a piece of white paper. Okay, do I have one? This will do. This is a piece of white paper. It's got stuff on the back. My daughter was drawing axolotls, trying to tell me to make some axolotl stickers. And she even gave me a color scheme of what to do. So we're going to use that as this right now. But we've got some, these are like dots. Let's get a whole strip going. Okay, come on. All right, these are like dots with all sorts of different colors. We've kind of got orange, yellow, green, darker green, pink, all of that. Those are probably going to keep falling over. And then we've got our scallops, which is always a fun one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sometimes when you pull really fast on washi tapes, they rip like that. That happens on all tapes. Just as an FYI, it happens on my tapes, happens on other tapes. But there's that one. And then we've got our grid. All right, then for the larger ones, we have some popsicles. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. And then a whole bunch of lemons and limes and grapefruit. Whole citrus thing. All right, so those are the tapes in the washi tape subscription. That's really, really cute. Okay, this is the planner subscription. So they're 2 separate subscription kits, and they never overlap with tapes. So you can do one or the other or both. All right, so there are 3 tapes. There's always a sticker book, scrapbook paper, and then an extra item. And this one, it looks like we have a ruler. Oh, that's cute. Okay, it does have the like covering to keep it all nice. So let's take that off. It's probably on the back too. I'm not gonna try to do that right now or anything, but we've got this nice tropical pattern with the ruler. It looks like we've got inches and centimeters going on. So super cute. It's fun. All right, before we take a look at these, we'll look at the tapes. We have 3 base tapes here. We've got scallops, we've got a grid, and then we've got a larger stripes one. So let's lay those out as well. There we go. All right, and then the grid is the same, can I find the end? Is the same size and spacing as the grid up there, just in this blue color. Same with the scallops, but with dark pink and light pink. So fun. Okay. All right, we have scrapbook papers, and these are always double-sided, which I love and hate because you can make some really cool stuff with the 2-sided things, but then if you want to paste it into your notebook, you have to choose which side you want to use. So here we go. We've got 3 different pages. We've got some leaves and then a pool. We've got these diamonds, kind of a cool little pattern there, and a little beach house, some more leaves, and this one has a nice little frame on it. That's cool. Okay, then we've got a 20-page sticker book called Tropical Fun. All right, so let's just flip through these. We've got tropical houses, got tropical leaves, got some pink in there. Oh, cute. And these all have 2 pages, so like these girls are not perfectly symmetrical, but pretty even. So like looking at the stuff that you can use for Dutch doors, probably this would work okay. The sunglasses, of course, the building might work okay. There are a lot of good options here. Little tropical scenes. All right. Look at these florals. These are so pretty. I love the little birds. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we've got all these tiny little people with fantastic patterns on their outfits. It's also on the board and the journal and the pouch. That's very cool. I love that sunset scene. All right, then some coordinating boxes there, of course. Oh, look at these letters. That is so cute. Okay, so that is everything in this sticker book. I'm gonna think about it, figure out what we're gonna create, and then, oh, actually, I already know what we're gonna create. I'm looking at this journal here. I have this journal that I got a while ago. I've only done 1 page. Guys, I start new journals and then I haven't done anything. And so we're gonna use this one today. This is my notebook from Notebook Therapy, and I called it Pages of Me. It's a list making journal. And so all we've done so far is a list of lists. But with summer coming up, let's go ahead and make a list of things that I'd like to do in the summer. So what can I call, a list of things I love doing in the summer. This isn't my bucket list. I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to be checking things off and carrying this notebook around. The bucket list will go into my planner. But these are things that I love in the summer. Okay, we can call it Summer Faves. Okay, that sounds good because we have letters. So let's think are we gonna add? Okay, so we did a kind of box here. We kind of outlined it here. So let's make it a little different. And let's do a spine spread with some of these things. Yeah, okay. Just thinking about which one I want to do on the spine. Let's do greenery. That's fun. Right, and we're just going to start putting things down. This is not going to be a Dutch door, guys. This is just a single page spread. And list making can be really, really fun. If you want to see someone who does a lot of it, check out Elizabeth. Her username is The Joyful Sojourn over on Instagram. And she has a list making journal and uses it more than I do. But it is a fun little thing. So with summer coming up, we're gonna make a little list. It's gonna be messy and fun and all of that. All right, so right now we're just decorating the spine of the spread and then we'll go from there. We'll use some tape too. I think we're gonna use the green stripe tape for sure and then see what happens. So I'm kind of having them go overlap a little bit just because I think it'll look good and help pull everything together. So don't be afraid of stickers on the spine. We haven't yet come up with any summer plans other than, of course, scheduling summer camps and things. So I have some work to do on that. So maybe this list of things I love about summer will help me figure out some of our plans. Okay. So the reason I don't want to make Dutch doors in this notebook, did you guys see the spine? Or, I mean, not the spine, the edges. They're sprayed edges, guys. Let me show you in a minute. I'm sure you guys have seen sprayed edge books, like when you're reading and they have the decoration on it. But there are sprayed edges on this notebook, and it's gorgeous. So, let me show you. Look, so it's like you have this whole scene, you have this fence, the fence continues, the tree continues over onto, the tree doesn't continue, but the scene basically continues with where the water line is onto this side too. And I think it's so cute. So, I don't want to make Dutch doors in this notebook. All right. With all these tapes, we are going to take this one in just a minute. First, we are going to grab the letters and do Summer Faves. So let's, because we're kind of putting it centered and it's two words, we're going to do summer backwards so we can line it up starting at the spine. Yeah, at the spine, like next to this. And then we'll do faves going forward from that side. Right, here we go. Took a minute of brain power trying to spell summer backwards. I have done letters before like this and then realized later that I spelled something completely incorrectly. So I'm trying hard not to do that with you guys today. While talking and spelling backwards, it can make it hard to think, even on a word as easy as summer. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I am going to create the box around this because I just like that look, but we've added some fun things by having this be part of that line and this become a line as well. So we are going to go ahead, or maybe we just go across like this and then don't do the line down the side. Let's just see what this looks like once we trim it all. So we need our gyro cut just for cutting out around these letters. So it has that kind of look, and around these leaves. But no big cuts today. That looks pretty good. Okay. We're going to try to use this sticker book for a lot of the things, but we'll see, I might add doodles. I might add other stickers, some text, of course. It's just going to be like a brain dump of things that make me happy in the summer. So we are going to come here and put down a beach scene first and grab a suitcase for some travel. We're just gonna let it kind of explode everywhere. There's not going to be like any kind of organization because it's just like a brain dump. All right, is this ice cream in a bucket? I like ice cream in the summer. All right, I do love a good hike to a waterfall in a tropical place. Not that that happens every summer, but we have done that, and that is fabulous. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Okay. Ooh, laying in a hammock. When I was a kid, we had gone on a trip to Mexico, and I brought a hammock back as my souvenir, and we put it in my room. My parents hung it from wall to wall, and it was fabulous. Okay, a journal, because we love journaling any time of year. Yummy drinks. Okay, I've got a question, though. I've got a question. Is this a tropical fruit taco? I see the shrimp, I see a lime. It kind of looked like there were flowers in there, but maybe not. Okay. Maybe there aren't flowers in there. Okay. Anyways, those are the stickers we found. So we are going to write what these are and then find some more stickers and do some doodles and things. So let me grab some pens and stuff like that. All right, so I grabbed some mild liners. I grabbed a pen. So we're just going to write down what each thing is. So beach days, travel, journaling, ice cream, hiking to waterfalls. That one's very specific. Yummy drinks. And then laying in hammocks. Okay, other things that I love. Okay, this pen actually isn't going to cut it. You know what we need? We need the Sarasa Mark-On. This one doesn't bleed. It doesn't move around as you do things. So we're going to add some things. Here is a sun. Like, you can doodle in your journal as you're making lists. You can do anything. There's some sun. Let's draw a little book. Here's a really easy way to draw a book. And then we'll just add some little page lines. Okay, we're gonna color these in a second. Okay, I love reading. I love the sun. Let's see, other summer faves. These doodles do not have to be anything fancy. This is just a watermelon. Let's see, what else do I love in summer that I can doodle? Let's think. Okay, while I'm thinking, let's just color in these. There's our little sun. Let's grab our watermelon. I think I need a different green than the one I have though, so let me look over here for, oh, there's a bright green. All right, and then the book, let's make it have a purple cover, because why not? We're adding colors to this page. And I'll just leave all of that white. All right, so sunny days, fresh watermelon, and reading a book. There's something to be said for list making. It's just really fun and a great way to see things you like, see things you're stressed about, make a list of things you want to do, like a bucket list situation. There's all sorts of things. If you want some ideas, I made a whole list of ideas here in the previous video ages ago that I did, where I made a list of lists. And that was really fun. And you can also collect things to add to it. So if you have like favorite candies, collect their wrappers to make a favorite candies page and things like that. But okay, let's think about other items that I can do here that I want to add to my summer faves. Okay, so other things that I love in summer with the kids, I love to do bubbles. So this is going to be my little doodle for a bubble. So there's the little bubble wand and bubbles. Not the best doodles, but again, this is just for list making and it's fun. And we'll say bubbles. Okay, also like making s'mores. So let's do like a stick. Let's draw our marshmallows first. There, 2 marshmallows with a stick. we'll call that good. I'm not about to try to hand free draw a campfire with this or anything right now. Making s'mores. And then what else can we do? I love listening to music, whether that's, you know, doing a cookout and having music going on the porch, or going to like an outdoor show or things like that. So let's just draw some music notes and just draw some things. Okay. Listen to music. We'll color those in a second. This one doesn't need anything, but we do need like treble clef, just some other things. There we go. I don't want to like draw a jukebox or anything. Let's get a couple other music notes in here. It's not in any sort of order or on a piece of sheet music or anything. It's just everywhere. Okay. And then in the summer, I love wearing sundresses. So we're just gonna draw a very simple dress. And right over here, sundresses. All right, really quick doodles, nothing that is super fancy, nothing that is really super well done. It's just a quick, not even a sketch to get the lines nice or anything like that. That's what I'm doing for the bubbles, and we're gonna give this wand a wand color. And actually, a fun little thing is to just make it look like there's bubble juice on it. Okay, I need a brown. Do I have a brown? No, that's a purple. Okay, here's a brown. To draw my s'mores stick. Now the s'mores are, the marshmallows are white, so let's just add a tiny bit of shading over there. And then for the dress, okay, colors that we've used, let's do a lavender sundress to just bring some lavender across, and we can give it a little yellow belt, because why not? So this is the second entry in the list of lists. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. All right, so this is what I've got. I think it's kind of nicely laid out. It's not overwhelmingly like too many things. We've got what? 7 items over here and 7 items over here. That's perfect. That's 14 favorites. That was really fun to create. Let me know what you think about the list of lists. Anyways, thanks again to Planything for sending all these items to me. Again, these are available now at Planything shop, and you can get either the washi or the planner subscription or both. All right, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.